Worst news possible, really. Let's bring in the landlord here, Gary Murphy. We're at the Mitre in High Barnet. Gary, you've been working really hard here to keep everything going. You've lost an awful lot of money this year. The worst news possible.
It is absolutely the worst news possible, and it's terribly frustrating as well, because, as you say, we've put a lot of work into making it safe. We have very spaced out tables. We've got a lot of space here. We do the sanitisation, we do the track and trace. We make people sit down. Since the beginning of this month, we've made them eat a meal as well. So it's very frustrating that we are not seen as part of the solution, but we're still seen as a problem. And that is difficult when the evidence doesn't actually show us as part of the problem, where the sources of infection are not in hospitality. They are at homes and in hospitals, where people are mixing in less safe and less controlled environments.
And tell me, you spent the morning putting in orders to the brewery to get more barrels of beer in, kegs, everything getting ready for Christmas. What happens now?
Yes, well, I've got plenty of beer in the cellar, which was supposed to do me up until the next delivery day, which is Thursday, Friday this week. I'm not going to be able to use that now, so some of that's going to go down the sink, and I'll be phoning suppliers and emailing them to tell them that I have to cancel this week's orders, which affects the whole supply chain, from the brewers to the food providers to everyone else who's involved in providing pubs with goods.
Can I ask, this year in numbers, how much have you lost? How bad has it been so far?
It couldn't be any worse, to be quite honest, and I think that is a huge point I'd like to make. We're very happy to make sacrifices for the public good, but we do feel that the public purse should help us, and if I put it into figures, I've lost £500,000 in takings this year. I personally have had no income since March. When I'm open, I can almost break even, but when I'm closed, with the derisory grants that we're getting, I know that I have to pay for the business to lay dormant, and that is becoming more difficult and more difficult as this situation continues.
Okay. Gary Murphy, landlord here at the Mitre in High Barnet. Thanks for having us here.